Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my winter cozy beat the winter blues night routine and I am so excited to share it with you guys. If you are new here, my name is Zoe, I'm 27 and I live in Montreal. I would love for you to subscribe and please give this video a thumbs up whether or not you're new because it really supports my channel. Let's give this video a big thumbs up for a realistic night routine. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So it is 4:30 on the dot. I just closed my work laptop for the day and we are going to go through my whole routine from finishing work to going to sleep. I've never made a nighttime routine for a few reasons. The first reason is that I just don't really film at night in general because honestly, the aesthetics and the lighting really bother me. But I mean, for a night routine, you've got to film at night. The second reason is that up until 2024, I never really had a night routine and I would have trouble sleeping. I would experience a lot of stress as I sleep. That's something I'm still working on, but it's getting better. But yeah, I just never really had like a nighttime wind down evening calming routine. If you're an anxious girly like me, you've probably been told that it's absolutely essential. And I just felt like I kind of couldn't figure out what works for me. But something in 2024 has shifted and I've really got this night routine that although it's not the exact same every single day, it is kind of like an outline that I stick to and I love it. And it makes me wake up feeling better most days. I look forward to doing this night routine all day and that's why I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So I'm testing out a new camera today and I put on like this beauty filter and I feel like it looks weird there. I just turned it down. Is that better? So like I said, it is 4:30 and recently I've been trying something where I start my workday a little bit earlier so that I can end a little bit earlier and kind of backload my day. I used to really try and front load, which is what most of the advice will tell us. They'll say, do all your most important tasks in the morning, do your workout in the morning, blah, blah, blah. I just found that when I would try and do everything in the morning, I always felt like I was being pulled in a million directions of like, start work, go to a workout, train my dog, like do all these things. And so I wanted to try starting work right away and then doing a lot of those tasks in the afternoon. So to make that happen, because if you finish work at 5 or at 6, it can really be a lot to cram everything in. I'm trying to start work around 8:30 and finish around 4:30. I do live with my partner, so normally he would be here for a good part of my night routine. He typically gets home from work around 6, but he's traveling for work. So it's just the girls tonight. We're gonna have such a good night. I really wanted to just recreate and take you guys through like a very, very typical night in my life. It's not gonna be overly aesthetic. It's not gonna be overly complicated. It's not gonna be overly productive. It's literally just gonna be a real girls night routine. So I hope you're gonna like it. The first 3 steps are do a workout, train my dog, and then just kind of quickly tidy up from the day and get ready to make dinner. I took Maggie out about an hour ago, so normally I would also take her out for a walk like just as I'm finishing work, but I needed a break a little bit earlier, so I already took her out. So now it's time for the workout. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not in the mood, but we're gonna do it together. So let's get into it. Thigh movement of the day. Inhale for 2, exhale at the top. Exhale, squeeze. Almost there, keep breathing. And lift. Lower and lift. Exhale, lower. Good. I really want you to turn out as you're leading with that heel and then bringing the leg back down. In one, right here, we just lift. I never want to do the workout, but I'm always so glad when I do. While I was doing my workout, I just remembered something that I heard in my audiobook that I was listening to earlier in the day. And I just felt like I just felt like taking a moment for myself. I feel like in our work days, there's so much stress, and especially like I do this all the time where the after work routine and you just want to like sit on your phone while also cramming in as much things as you can. And I try and avoid my workout, or I avoid these like wellnessy or like self-care tasks that I feel like are going to take all this time, but in the end, they don't take that much time. Like you would waste just as much time sitting on your phone, and I do waste just as much time sitting on my phone. So I decided to do a little manifestation journaling. It's been a long time since I've done this, and it felt so good. And so what I did was I sat with my journal and I wrote as if I was doing something I've always dreamed of. This is gonna sound so silly, but the training that I have to do with Maggie in a moment is for her separation anxiety, which we are currently working on and have been working on for a few years now. I'm trying to change my language around it, and I don't want to say she can't stay home alone because I feel like that just further re-emphasizes the kind of predicament that I'm in. We're working on expanding the amount of time that my dog Maggie can stay alone for, and it's so crazy for anyone who's not had to deal with separation anxiety. I feel like you just don't understand like how crazy it is, but at the moment I literally don't leave my dog alone for more than 5 minutes. So for me, going to a spin class, going to a Pilates class, being able to leave her alone and then come back home and spend time with her, like that is my dream. So I just took some time to journal, and I wrote down that I just went to a Pilates class. I'm sitting in a cafe after. Maggie can stay alone for 2 hours, and really threw myself into that situation, projected myself into that situation, tried to soak up how excited and grateful I would feel to be in that situation, to try and manifest this coming to me sooner. I also really tend to put off doing her training because it's something that just makes me uncomfortable. It makes me stressed. It's like something I've tried and tried and tried and I've kept failing at. So it's not the kind of thing that I'm like so excited to do again. But doing this journal exercise makes me more keen to train her tonight. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Oh, and I did a little 4-minute meditation with my weighted blanket around me. I don't do a guided meditation. I just sit there and breathe and try and focus on nothing. All right, it's 6 o'clock and it's time to make dinner. We are right on schedule. In 2024, takeout and Uber Eats is out. And yummy home-cooked meals, building confidence in the kitchen is in. So for dinner tonight, we are going to make a cozy beef stew because it's winter time. Where's all my stuff? It's winter time and I already had a lot of the ingredients. This recipe, I've done it once before. It's from a blog called Spend with Pennies. I'll link it down below, and everything that I didn't have cost me $35, and this is enough food for like 8 servings. So last time when I made it, we had like 2 dinners of it kind of back to back, and then there were still another 4 servings that we put in the freezer and just took it out, thawed it for dinner or for lunch. It was amazing. So not only are we making dinner for tonight, but we're making a nice meal prep for the rest of the week, which is so nice to do on a Sunday, or in this case, Monday. So I'm gonna take everything out. I really used to hate cooking. I used to tell myself that it was just like not for me. It was not something I could do. I had no confidence in the kitchen, and we kind of had this family joke that every time I cooked, I would ruin everything I touch, which was funny at first. Then I started to internalize it, and now I just embrace it, but I don't ruin everything I touch anymore. Now it's really just a joke. Sometimes things just take practice. Some people grow up cooking with their parents. They learn from their mom or from their dad. I did not. So I had to start kind of teaching myself, and it takes practice. The thing with me now is that I'm a very slow cook. I don't have that confidence yet to be like boom, 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 fast, 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 but I try and just make it an enjoyable experience by either listening to a podcast, watching TV in the background, and treating it like me time rather than treating it like a punishment. It's so fulfilling at the end too when you've made a delicious recipe and you've saved money and you even have lunch or dinner for the next day. So I'm rambling on and on, but it really is a nice habit that I started in 2023 and just want to take it to the next level in 2024. So I'm opening up my laptop to get the recipe. I don't know how people follow recipes like from TikTok or whatever, and it's like just like a paragraph written out. I'm like, how do you follow this? I need the blog with the step-by-step. And another thing is that my boyfriend and I are doing a no TV challenge for the whole month, and it has been super challenging. Right now, I'm looking at my TV, and what I would normally do is put on Gilmore Girls or Sex and the City, like a comfort show, but I can't. So tonight, what I'm gonna do is just kind of lean in and listen to my audiobook. I've kind of been neglecting it. One of my New Year's goals was to do one audiobook a month on like kind of like a self-help or spiritual or personal finance topic. And yeah, I've been neglecting it just because I really prefer like mindless content, which is fine. But when I lean into this, it's also super enjoyable, and it gave me the idea of doing that manifestation journaling. So it's not so bad. I'm listening to Becoming Supernatural. So I'm just gonna connect this to the HomePod and get cooking, and then we will have some amazing beef stew.
Look like the future you chose with your clearing. That means you begin to biologically wear your future.
Okay, Siri is not working, so we're just gonna do AirPods. Do you want dinner? Are you ready for dinner? Okay, sit. Yeah, okay. Downward dog, upward dog. Stay. Good job. Okay, say thank you. Good job. Go ahead. Have your dinner. Good girl. So the stew needs to just sit on the stove for an hour. And I'm gonna take this hour to get this work task out of the way that is kind of just lingering over my head, because it should literally take me an hour. So I'm like, let's just do this. I try not to work at night most nights, but if it's just an easy task, if there's nothing else really that I need to be doing, I'd rather just get it out of the way and just kind of reduce my stress. So after dinner, I just like to make sure that the kitchen is tidy, wash all of the dishes, dry all of the dishes. I come and I wipe down all of the counters, everything, because waking up to a dirty kitchen is just the worst feeling in the world. Like coming in here to make my morning tea and there's dishes and there's stuff on the counter, like no. I can finally take off this apron. But I used to have the really bad habit of making dinner or ordering dinner and eating on the couch in front of the TV, which don't get me wrong, I still love to do, but I would just stay, like after I finished eating, I would just stay on the couch. I would watch TV for hours and then I would get up and come to the kitchen, but then it was starting to get late. I have to work the next day. And so I would just leave all of my dishes like on the counter and in the sink, wake up to them the next day and sometimes not wash them until it was time to make dinner the night before. And that is just not a nice, calm, peaceful way to live your life. Honestly, it's just like you wake up, you go to make your morning coffee, your morning tea, and like you have stress like that. No, thank you. And it's since moving into this apartment that I've really gotten into a better habit with making sure that I clean up no matter what, no matter how tired I am, no matter how late it is, you're always better off cleaning up so that you wake up feeling better the next day. So the next step is to start to dim the lights. Yeah, that's better. Gonna dim the living room and the bedroom. And this just starts to signal to my brain that it's time to start winding down, start calming down. And once the lights get dimmed, work is banned, no more. And of course, TV is banned during this challenge. So after dinner, my next step is I always make a tea after dinner. I don't know, I love having tea. It's like my little dessert. So I'm gonna have this Bengal spice tea. It's so good. It's already 8:30, which is much later than I would like to be at this stage, like having just finished dinner. I mean, I did clean up, but still, it's a bit late. But it's just because that stew took so long. And for dessert, I'm going to eat this Stroop waffle. I'm so excited. We just bought these the other day from the market. And it says on the box, look, you put the waffle on top of your cup of tea or coffee, and then it like warms it up. So let's try. This is so cute. I'm so obsessed with these ambiance jazz videos on YouTube. Look how beautiful this house is. The cat is so funny. It's like animated. Oh my gosh. And look, I have my own cozy animal. Hi, Maggie. So I'm gonna be honest, normally this would really be my time to watch TV, especially on nights when I'm alone like this, but we can't watch TV. So it's actually nice. And this no, what? You have stinky breath. This no TV challenge has been really, really good because it forces me to do other things with my time, like reading while eating dinner. There was one night, like I just started making homemade, oh my God. Okay. There's no way I can go back up and get my tea now because she's fully wrapped around me. There was one night I started making homemade granola. Another time we started doing like a meal prep. Like you really get a lot of hours back when you're not watching TV. But I also love watching TV. It's very relaxing, so whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna take advantage tonight. I wanna start winding down, getting ready for bed around 9 o'clock. Very early, I know. But I like to wake up early. So anyways, I'm gonna just spend about 30 minutes starting a little project that I've been wanting to do for a while, which is to build a family tree, like to make a digital family tree and just start like, I don't know, just start kind of like making a visual for my family and my lineage and like their birth dates and, you know, dates that people pass away. I just feel like, I don't know, I've been talking about this in a lot of my videos, but I just like feel myself growing up and I don't want to lose track of like my heritage and where my grandparents are from. And, you know, as the generations go on, as we move farther and farther away, it's so easy to lose that information. And it's just kind of a fun little personal project of mine that I want to start working on. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to go get my tea and my waffle. You don't move. You stay. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, it's all soft. Let's do a taste test. Oh my God, it's so good. Wow, I love it. You a good girl? That's not for dogs. You a good girl? No. Good girl. All gone. So I'm gonna take Maggie out for her last bathroom break of the night. This is the not perks of living in an apartment because I don't just have like a yard I can let her out into. I have to go out in the -20 or whatever it is to let her out. Anyways, that's our routine, right? That's okay. That's okay. And I feel like she didn't get enough playtime today. So we're gonna play Frisbee. So we've made it to the real like nighttime pre-bed part of the routine. This is my favorite part, and this is really the part that I want to say over the last month I've kind of like ironed out. So it starts with a low light shower. I really dim the lights in the bathroom and I just take a quick shower. I have to do this before bed. It like sends a signal to my body that it's time to wind down. Even if I shower in the morning to like wash my hair and stuff, I'll just go in the shower for like 2 minutes, wash my face, brush my teeth. I really like brushing my teeth in the shower. Then I come out and do my skincare. My skincare at the moment is really, what? There's like dog hair in everything. My skincare at the moment is really not ironed out. I'm just like trying to use up a bunch of the stuff that I have. Right now I'm trying out this cream from Biotherm. It won't focus. And it's pretty good, but I don't have like a set good skincare routine right now. I don't know. How many times a day do you guys floss? That is my question for you. I try my best to floss once a day, and I did it this morning. I also did my water pick this morning, and I try and do this once a day as well. If you brush your teeth, floss your teeth, and water pick your teeth, you have brand new teeth. Like, your teeth are on fleek. They feel so good. Shiny teeth and me. This is just an eye cream from Biotherm. It's a little bit later than I would like it to be just because of the stew and then my family tree. And then playing outside with Maggie was actually really nice. There was a bunch of fresh snow and it wasn't too cold. So we stayed out for a little while longer. You know this old friend, this stuff is so good. And I got these amazing new pajamas from Simon's. They're so cute and so comfortable. They're like the dream classic pajama. I just need to refill my humidifier. I take 1 magnesium before bed. So we've made it to the end. This is truly my favorite part of the night routine, when I turn on my hatch, and this is really what made me feel like I actually have a night routine. It's showing up a little bit more orange on camera, but this is like a red light coming from the hatch. And I turned the volume down, but there's also some rain sounds. So as soon as I press the night button and turn this on, it's like my body knows, my brain knows it's time to wind down. I will turn off this big light and then just turn on the reading light. And then I just sit in bed. I topped up my tea and I will read for a little bit. I usually don't last more than 20 to 30 minutes. I will also write in my wellness journal, which has like my habit tracker, and I track like my bloating and stuff like that. So I'll just write in this for like 2 minutes. We've got the humidifier on next to me, and that's how I fall asleep. I don't know why it took me so long to create a night routine that makes me feel good. A lot of this was really inspired by the hatch of like feeling like I just have this one thing that I do every single night. And then that inspired me to just kind of notice the things in a nightly routine that make me feel good. And it's been such a game changer. I really feel like every night I'm doing something for myself and I'm taking care of myself, which is a really good feeling. The other thing I wanted to say is, I feel like this is so annoying to say, but I really did my best tonight to stay off social media. So like no mindless Instagram scrolling and no mindless TikTok scrolling. I had a lot of steps to do tonight and a lot of cooking and stuff. So I really was in the moment. And I just realized in the shower, I was like, yeah, I didn't really scroll at all tonight. When you're not mindlessly scrolling, it allows you to be in the present moment, which is another really nice thing you can do for yourself. So With all that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching what I'm pretty sure is my first ever nighttime routine. Let me know how you liked it, and I can definitely do another one if things change or just maybe update them seasonally. Let me know. If you made it to the end, comment a little red emoji for the end of the video, gang. I love you guys so much. I will stop talking now, and I wish you very sweet dreams and a great night.